Big cats are fascinating, beautiful, and deadly, especially when they're on the prowl for food. Have you ever seen a tiger attack the largest bovine in the world? Do you think a zebra can escape a lion, even though the feline is already choking the animal to death? It's never boring when big cats are involved. So let's get going. Number 15. Tiger kill cow. This tiger targets and ambushes a bunch of cows running in the field. When he's on the verge of catching up to one of the cow trips and tumbles, falling right in front of the hunting tiger, which tackles it to the ground. I guess that's the part where the cow is killed and eaten. A tiger is seen trying to pull a cow into the forest in this video. But what's more mind-boggling is that the cow belongs to the man filming the attack. I guess he prefers making a viral video to get some likes, instead of trying to save his cow. It looks like this cow is just waiting to die after a tiger has taken it down and is choking it to death. When the tiger lifts his head, the cow is motionless, indicating the end of its life. This tiger is training for the next rodeo. He's practicing his mounts, and the cow is giving him a hard time. But he will be well prepared for the competition. This overweight tiger seems to have hit the jackpot as this cow was placed in its enclosure. The tiger begins the chase but is extremely slow, so it takes quite a bit of time for it to catch up to the cow. What I don't understand is there are spectators watching this hunt. Is this a new concept for a circus I haven't heard about? I guess it is, because a tractor removes the dead cow after the kill. I honestly didn't think humans could stoop so low, but I guess I'm not surprised. Number 14. Tiger versus Gaur. As it kills this adult gaur, this tiger claims another life. Gaurs are the world's largest bovine, and it doesn't happen very often. Rather than bringing the female gaur down, the tiger controls her neck with his powerful forelimbs and clamps his vice-like jaws around her throat. The tiger's strong jaw muscles force his 4 3-inch dagger-like fangs solidly into her throat. His predatory prowess makes the heinous crime seem almost peaceful. When a tiger attacks and grabs a female gaur, a male gaur tries helping the female to escape, but knocks her down accidentally, inadvertently helping the tiger. He practically kills his girlfriend when he tries to save her. Who needs enemies with a husband like that? This tiger kills a gaur and tries to pull it somewhere so it can begin to eat it. But gaurs are the biggest bovines in the world, so this is not an easy task, even for a tiger, because this animal is super heavy. Number 13. Lion attacks warthog. In our thumbnail, the lion looks like he took his prey to the latest mud bath studio and killed him there. But that's not exactly how things went. The warthog is killed by the lion in the mud, and I think this lion needs to take a shower as soon as he's done eating. The Kumana Pride is notable for hunting large prey at Kumana Dam in the Kruger National Park, just south of Satara. Buffalo, wildebeest, and waterbuck, which visit the dam, are generally hunted by the enormous lion pride of around 20 lions. Because there is such a large lion pride, these types of meals generally feed the entire pride. By this time, it is a much smaller prey. The warthog is simply a snack for such a large pride, but it was incredible to witness the hunt unfold from beginning to end. As soon as they caught the warthog, they began to devour it. One of the lionesses stalked the warthog, while the other looped around to attack it. When the warthog encountered the first lioness while stalking, onlookers thought the hunt was done. The warthog eventually ended up going in the direction of the second lioness, who captured him. Even more stunning was the interplay of the 15 lions vying for the piece of the warthog. As the young males claimed most of the warthog, little skirmishes and scuffles broke out between the lions. A male lion from the Masai Mara hears a warthog in a hole and starts digging him out. Unfortunately for the warthog, it didn't have an escape hole to escape from. Lions can hear even the slightest movement underground that humans can't capture even with their ear against the ground. When a pride of lions goes knocking at the door of a warthog's den, the warthog panics and tries running out of the den, but there are way too many lions waiting for it outside, and one of the lions makes the kill. I don't know what these 2 huge male lions are doing chasing a tiny piglet, but I guess it's like going to the Dairy Queen for some ice cream for them. Unfortunately, this warthog was feeding and failed to hear a lioness stalking and approaching it until it was too late, and the warthog fell prey to the powerful feline. Then, when the rest of the pride joins, the festivities begin. Number 12. Leopard hunt piglets. After a leopard has snatched a small piglet, Mom chases the leopard, but I doubt it will catch up to the big cat, especially considering the fact that leopards can climb trees as well as monkeys can. After catching a young warthog, a leopard hoists the animal into a tree, killing it there. The leopard feels safer in his butcher shop, up high in a tree, away from hyenas and lions. Number 11. Jaguar attack caiman. A caiman is relaxing on a beach bank contemplating the future when a jaguar swims over and jumps on him. The jaguar sinks his teeth into the caiman's brain cave, causing the caiman to stop moving. The caiman is toast, and the jaguar has the strength to swim back to the mainland with his prey. That's probably even more impressive than the kill itself. Jaguars normally hunt alone, but it's possible that these two are a couple. An animal of this size must eat a lot of meat and live in an ecosystem with enormous prey such as deer, caiman, paca, capybara, tapir, and easy-to-catch large fish. Jaguars are extremely scarce in Costa Rica, and their future is uncertain. Cattle ranchers, despite being legally protected, occasionally kill jaguars who have developed a passion for horses and cattle. As soon as it detects a caiman, this jaguar runs into the water like possessed demon and proceeds to kill it. Although the caiman is in the water, where it can defend itself more effectively, it makes no difference to the jaguar. The giant cat is immovable, and the caiman, which is being dragged out of the water by the cat's mouth, appears weak and helpless. A fully mature jaguar may capture any crocodilian, regardless of species, such as a Nile or Orinoco croc or any other caiman, including the black caiman, if their head fits in its mouth and it can crush their skull with a single lethal bite. One bite from a jaguar can be enough to snatch a meal. The caiman has been the area's top predator for many years, but the hunter becomes the hunted here. This incredible act of predation was captured on tape by a tourist in Brazil's Pantanal. It demonstrates how cunning and daring predatory cats can be. It's not easy to get the better of a caiman, but this jaguar makes it look easy. After spotting a caiman in the water, a jaguar dives in and after a few seconds exits the water with a caiman in his mouth, using the powerful hind legs to climb the riverbank with its prey in mouth. It heads to a more discreet place to eat the caiman. Number 10. Tiger kills dog. A huge tiger pops into the frame and snatches a dog. The people panic, but it's too late, unless there is someone crazy enough to fight the tiger so the dog escapes. I don't think that's going to happen. In this video, a stray dog ventures into a tiger's den at an animal conservatory or national park in India. The tiger lunges at the dog, and of course overpowers it in a heartbeat. The domestic dog is no match for the tiger. It doesn't even have the instinct to flee. It thinks some form of barking will save it. Unfortunately, the dog has no chance. One would have expected the bystanders to do something, but what could they have done for the dog? Not only is it unsafe, but the question of interfering with the wildlife ecosystem also comes into play. Some have suggested that tourists or a tourist guide intentionally put the dog in the tiger's den, but there has been no evidence to suggest this. It is key to note that in this part of the world, dogs are known to stray, even into zoos and wildlife conservation areas. To all dog lovers, we are sorry this happened. But this is what happens in the animal kingdom. Just as zebras and antelopes are hunted all the time, a dog is chased by a tiger in the cold of winter, and it doesn't take much time before the big feline catches up to the dog and crushes him in seconds. The tiger walks back with a dead dog in his mouth. Number 9. Tiger versus deer. Siberian tigers are used to hunting in the snow, so when this tiger stalks a deer in a snow-covered forest, he makes sure he doesn't miss when he goes for the kill. This video shows the amazing killing power of a tiger. It also seems that the fawn panicked to see the 3 cubs and raced away from them, unaware that the mother was waiting for it. It just took her a fraction of a second to grab and kill the deer. A huge tiger needs at least 12 pounds of meat every day to survive. This deer will satisfy this tiger for a few days, but after that, it will be back to the drawing board for this large feline. 8. Lion versus buffalo. Wildlife enthusiasts saw a pride of lions sleeping and suddenly getting up and walking towards a herd of buffalo. The lions were waiting for nightfall to hunt one because buffaloes can't see as well at night. Onlookers followed the lions and watched them take down 2 buffaloes. One of them was small, so it was quick. Hence, onlookers were waiting to see what would happen to the bigger buffalo afterwards. In this video, a male lion tosses a buffalo that is much larger and heavier than himself to the ground and tightens his suffocating grip on his throat until the animal succumbs. A pride of lions surrounds a sick Cape buffalo that can barely defend itself. All the buffalo can do is turn around in circles to fend off the big cats, but it's going to take a lot more than that to save itself, and that isn't going to happen, as the beast crumbles to the ground and is eaten alive. A lion pride managed to get a buffalo cow to the ground, but before they could finish her off, her buffalo herd came charging in to try and save her, only to retreat a few moments later. The herd was probably weary of the large number of lions, or probably felt that buffalo cow's fate was sealed. A lioness hangs on to a Cape buffalo, even though the animal drags the feline across a dirt road. It never loses focus of its objective, but the buffalo is solid as a rock, and this hunt is far from over. Number 7. Leopard versus warthog. During a night hunt, a leopard ambushes a warthog, and after jumping the animal, the leopard works hard to kill it. It's a long and arduous battle, but the feline manages to get things done. When this leopard arrived at this warthog's door, it was locked. So the big cat waited patiently outside until the warthog, not suspecting a thing, stepped outside for its Tai Chi lesson. That's when the leopard struck and killed the warthog. Leopard-warthog engagements are always thrilling to watch. In this fight, a huge male leopard had successfully caught a large warthog. The winner of these conflicts is never guaranteed, but the leopard has a firm hold, and despite a brave effort, the warthog eventually succumbs. When a family of warthogs exits its den, a stealthy leopard can be seen waiting for them outside, rushing to snatch one of the warthogs, and he does. The feline can be seen choking the animal not too far away from the den. In this video, a young male leopard hunts, stalks, and kills a warthog at the Thorny Bush Game Reserve. The warthog is strong, but the feline uses all his might to hold it down, but it's not as easy as it looks. It just adds insult to injury when this sly leopard ventures into a warthog's den and successfully extracts a small piglet. I can't believe the piglet's parents left him alone at the den without any protection, unless they volunteered giving it to the leopard to save their own lives. Number 6. Leopard versus jackal. The sounds wildlife enthusiasts heard while on a game drive could lead to other animals being sighted. Jackals will usually call out in the early evening to communicate with others. The onlookers were hearing this at mid-morning, so it had to be something else. They drove in the direction of the calls to investigate, and were sure it was the female jackal they had seen on the road with her pup. They found her on her own, frantically calling out. And then, bam! A leopard crossed the road right in front of them and made the kill. 2 jackals were trying to signal a leopard for being too close to their den. This only angered the leopard, and the jackals ended up being hunted by the leopard, and one of the jackals paid with his life. A female leopard can be seen walking away with a dead jackal in her mouth. Another jackal cries out for his friend, asking him if he's alright, but has no clue that he's already standing in front of the pearly gates, waiting to meet St. Peter. Wildlife enthusiasts heard 2 black-backed jackals barking and howling loudly at night. After getting up extremely early in the morning, they drove straight to where they heard the noises, just to find the jackals still barking, and soon enough came a leopard. He straight up climbed the tree and came down with a jackal kill, which they were sure was a youngster of those 2 parents barking in pain. Number 5. Lion versus crocodile. In Manipul, Zimbabwe, there is a pride of lions which specializes in killing and eating crocodiles. The night before this video was taken, the crocodile in the video, or whatever is left of it, was out on the Zambezi floodplain, feeding on a dead hippo when the lions surrounded and killed it. Although the fight could be heard from the onlookers' encampment, it could not be filmed until the first light, so what you are seeing in the video is the aftermath of the fight. This crocodile is challenged by 2 females and realizes it could be in trouble if it sticks around, so it decides to turn around and leave. The felines don't follow it because they have easier prey to hunt. Lions hardly ever attack crocodiles, but normally they give each other a wide berth. With these lions, almost anything can happen. The message is, don't mess with the pride when a male lion is seen threatening a crocodile just inches away from it. Most fights between lions and crocodiles occur because of food. It's not like one of those big predators is looking to eat the other, so when they cross paths, it's usually about food. And you can see what I mean in this video, when a lioness tries stealing food from a crocodile. Number 4. Cheetah hunting animal babies. These cheetahs are hunting some very small piglets and sharing their meal. You can tell they're having a great time with each bite. This sighting happened in the Masai Mara, where the famous 5 musketeers took down a topi mother, which had probably just given birth. The topi saw the cheetahs and took off, but then slowed down, probably to distract the cheetahs and lead them away from her calf. but it was just slow enough for the cheetahs to accelerate and catch her with relative ease. This young cheetah hunts this baby gazelle, and since the cub is not experienced, he sort of plays and taps on the gazelle before killing it. It's a slow and painful process for the little gazelle. Number 3. Lion hunts zebra. At the outset, this video looks like a typical lion hunt, with the lion trying to choke a zebra, and from the looks of it, it's all over for the zebra. But it's not. The zebra fights and eventually turns the tide and manages to run away from the feline. When the lion tries latching on to the zebra's legs, the striped horse kicks out hard enough to free itself. The lion in this video had just left another kill where he'd eaten his fill. He apparently came across this very sick zebra and couldn't pass it up. Observers think the zebra had nose spots and was blind, so the striped horse was clearly very sick. A pride of lions has taken down a zebra in this video, and the zebra is laying on its side as one of the felines chokes it to death. We can see the zebra's tongue hanging out of its mouth as it slowly dies. A zebra fights for its life in the water after a lion attacks it. Only one lioness was brave enough to enter the water to finally drown the zebra. After a struggle to drag the zebra out of the water, the lions fetched 7 cubs to feed on the carcass. This video shows lions killing a zebra at night in the Masai Mara. The scene may disturb some people, but killing and eating is a part of life in the wild, particularly in Africa. Number 2. Cheetah hunting wildebeest calf. In this video, 2 cheetah brothers seem to be having a wildebeest under control. But it's not game over just yet, and the 2 slender felines find out soon enough when the wildebeest fends them both off and escapes. This was the first cheetah wildlife enthusiasts saw on their 12-day Tanzanian safari. Northern Tanzania is probably one of the best places to see a cheetah in the wild. Other countries like South Africa and Kenya also provide amazing safari experiences. But for cheetah specifically, Tanzania is your best bet. Throughout their stay in southern Serengeti and the Ndutu area, they saw about 12 individuals, but this is the only one they saw hunting, and successfully at that. They described it as an extraordinary rush. A wildebeest calf tries to escape the grip of a hungry cheetah, but the cheetah is way too fast for the wildebeest and makes the kill. Max and Maritz, 2 cheetah brothers, have been on a lifeline soft release program for the last few years. They've been tracked and discovered with prey on most days, indicating they've been successful hunters. In this video, Maritz is caught on camera killing a wildebeest for the first time. The 2 brothers are getting closer to full release, where they will never be fed by humans again thanks to their hunting exploits. It's great to see animals that are helped so they can eventually re-enter their natural habitats and live and hunt the way they were meant to. A full-grown cheetah is seen choking a young wildebeest calf in this video, and it doesn't take long for the calf to succumb to its aggressor, after which the feline begins to dig into its prey. A mother cheetah brought back a wildebeest calf so her 4 nearly grown-up cubs could get practice killing. They are largely inept at this stage, so it takes quite a while for them to strangle the calf, which inevitably makes the animal suffer much longer. 2 male cheetahs are seen tackling a feisty wildebeest in the Serengeti. The wildebeest manages to get away at first, but one of the cheetahs doesn't give up and keeps hanging on to the wildebeest while the cat watches. Number 1. Cheetah kills zebra. A cheetah trio has managed to hunt and take down a zebra, and they are reaping the rewards of their hard work as they gorge themselves on the zebra. The Tenobora cheetahs of Masai Mara have proven to be actual killing machines, with their speed and strength. Together, they can take down zebras, which is usually an impossibility when hunting on their own. Put this one in the books. These 5 cheetahs are on the hunt for a large prize, an adult zebra. Adult zebras are powerful enough to slow down a lion with their hind legs, so imagine what they can do to a cheetah. Despite the presence of a few foals nearby, they go for it and take on the heavyweights. The cheetahs pursue and surround the striped horse before killing it. The only word that comes to mind after watching this is spectacular. I felt bad for the young piglets being snatched by these cats, especially the little guy that was chased by those 2 monstrous male lions. Which one is your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.